the next 3 Sundays, we'll be showing you the highlights of a co-interview with the Restore St. Louis Ministry Director and one of our Kirk members. It's our desire that these interviews not only provide information about what Restore St. Louis does, but that they encourage you to consider how you can be a part of the wonderful work that's going on in our city and in our community. This week, we interviewed Angie Yarbrough, the head of school for the Freedom School, and Kirk member Pam Bussing. Here's just a taste of that interview.
So the Freedom School is a relatively small school. We have about 120 students located in University City. Our mission really is to bring students to reconciliation with God, with themselves, and who God has made them in His image, and with others, learning to be those kingdom builders and mission bearers to the world around them, to their communities. The most important thing I think about it is the structure of community. So for most families living in poverty, I grew up with a poor family, and I didn't even know it until I was grown, because neighbors took care of each other, kids played together, we had fun, you knew where to borrow money or a couple of eggs. And now in our communities that are poor, that doesn't happen, because neighbors are alienated from each other, that they don't trust each other, they're afraid. And so many of our families have really not experienced community until they come here. And it usually takes about 2 years for them to actually warm up and realize, oh, these people are real. Part of who we are is really helping our children to develop the social and emotional strength to persevere through life. Not just saying, okay, kids, this is the work, that's what we're going to do. No, we actually work on helping kids to know who they are, who God has made them, and that God has blessed them by who He has made them, and helping them to know their own strengths and weaknesses, and to work on those weaknesses in a friendly, loving home environment where we make clear to the other students in the school, it's not just the teacher's job to help your peers grow. It's your job too. You have as much effect on your friends or more than we do. It is a great place. I love it, love it, love it.
Actually just started serving on the oversight board on the HR committee. I'm excited about something I'm working on with that, which is really trying to work to put together some kind of like a catalog of training materials, like podcasts and different things that the directors across all of Restore could go out and say, oh, you know what, I could really use something on this particular topic, and be able to go out and find it and do it at their own time, when it's convenient for them.
There's so many opportunities to do things in all parts of the Restore St. Louis Ministries, because we really connect with people. And once you really connect, part of serving them is sharing our network, sharing our specialization. There's so many different ways that people share their wisdom. Again, that lack of community. Many people are estranged from their grandparents. I couldn't imagine such a thing. I got so much from my grandparents, and to hear that our kids don't know their grandparents really hurts. Mm-hmm. And one of the ways that we address that is by having Friday readers at the Freedom School, where they come in, and mostly retired folks just sit with the kids in the younger grades and read with them, or the child will read to them, mm-hmm. or they'll just talk about whatever's on the kid's mind. But to have that undivided attention of an adult for half an hour is solid gold.
If you'd like to hear more, stay tuned. We'll be making the full interview with Angie and Pam available in podcast form later this week. Keep an eye on your email for details. For more information on how you can be a part of the Big Give, scan the QR code on the screen with your phone. See you next week.